All right, folks, here we are at the Fieldhouse USA here in Frisco, Texas, where we bring you Counselors TV coverage of the Big South Regional right here on Counselors TV. I'm Trellis Williams. The Muddy River Counselors taking on the Chef Patriots. The Counselors holding on to the number 5 seed in this second division here. Chef at the 12, but Chef 32-1 on the season. Here come the Counselors. They're on the attack. Williams lost the basketball as he fell, picked up by the Patriots. It's Ben Furlow with the basketball now over to the wing. He drives, trying to feed it inside. Hart turnaround shot is good, and so Chef starts off on the board. Last time these two teams played, a 77-69 win for the Counselors as Brakefield finishes at the basket here early. So we're tied up at 2. 7.5 minutes to go in the first period. Furlow makes the fake. He gets it down inside. That's Babin, and a turnaround. Kick outside. Three-pointer Furlow corner. Good. Ben Furlow hits it. A 5-2 lead now. That was Ian Davis, rather. And a bounce pass to Brakefield. Brakefield the drive, a kick outside. Leach, now Sanders. Sanders step back J, three-pointer on the way. Off the rim, no good. Leach the rebound. Outside Brakefield. Brakefield the fake to the basket. Floater up, no good. Luke Sanders gets the offensive board. Outside Williams. Williams three-pointer left side, no good. Front rim. Luke Sanders the offensive board. Outside Williams. Williams another three on the way. It gets stuck in the back of the rim. So a 5-2 game. Chef will get the ball on the baseline. 6:57 to go in the first quarter. So far, Ben Furlow hitting a three-pointer. Winston Hart started off the ball game with a bucket. Rydell Brakefield got the bucket for the Counselors. A 5-2 lead for Chef. Chef 32-1 on the season, with their only loss being to the Muddy River Counselors the last time they played. Furlow against Sanders, moving to his left. Now he spins. The ball's lost out of bounds. Sanders able to force that turnover right there. Pretty good. And now you got Williams up the floor up the right side. Getting it over Caleb Sanders. Sanders breaking the pressure. He drives inside. Floater at the hole. Missing. Rebounds tipped. Now Furlow with it. Furlow down the floor. It's a 3-on-2. Furlow the drive against Brakefield. Scoop shot, no good. Put back up for McCall, no good. He gets his own rebound. Outside to Risen. His three is no good. The ball's tipped and gotten by Brakefield. Brakefield breaks the pressure now. Get it down to Caleb Sanders. A step back. Now the Counselors have it. Williams driving in to the basket. Shot up, no good with the left hand, and Furlow the rebound. Counselors missing here early. A 5-2 lead right now. Now it's a trap, nearly stolen. Furlow turns around the three-pointer, and it pops out no good. The rebound's fought for. Luke Sanders gets it. Sanders up the floor to Williams. Williams all by himself for the finish. 5-4 ball game. Chef Patriots with the basketball. They lead by 1 point. Ben Furlow up the right side of the floor. He's guarded by Luke Sanders. Counselors showing a man-to-man. McCall down inside. Shot by Davis, no good. Ball's rebounded again by Davis. Turnaround shot, no good. The ball's tipped, gotten by Hart. Put back good. Hart now with 4. And now it's Williams up the floor now. 5.5 minutes to go in the first period. Caleb Sanders off to the corner to Brakefield. Brakefield drives in, a kick outside. Leach wide open left wing three. No good off the rim, and the rebound's chased down. Williams saves it in, but it was nowhere near a Counselors player. It's picked up there by Davis. Now it's Risen with the basketball. 7-4 lead for Chef. Risen, ball stripped, ball stolen. Leach throws it up over the top to Williams. Williams on the drive. He fakes it, gets it down to Brakefield. Back Williams. Williams short shot. No good off the back rim. Ball's tipped, and now Furlow's able to get it. Sanders got a hand on it, goes out of bounds. Counselors just can't get anything to go. Pass from Leach a little bit behind Williams, so he wasn't able to get the fast break off of it. They weren't able to get any kind of bucket off of it. McCall now with it. Tossing it over Rising, guarded by Brakefield. Now he comes off the screen. Now he's guarded by Sanders. Gets another screen from McCall. Now Brakefield's guarding him again. A pass to the wing. Furlow thought about it. Feeds it inside Hart. Dropping it down inside. Shot at the basket by Davis is good. Man-to-man defense being shown by the Counselors. Chef's able to eat it up so far. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Williams shuffles it to Caleb Sanders. Brakefield now Leach back over to Brakefield. Brakefield drives in. Wide open floater is no good. And the Counselors just can't hit anything. A 9-4 game. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Up the floor is McCall. Over to Davis. Davis crosses to his left. He goes to the basket. He misses. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Luke Sanders. So Chef back with it on the baseline once again. Chef in the dark blue, Muddy River Counselors in the white. And now they bounce it in. Sanders able to get the steal. Brakefield's able to pick it up. He thought about it, gets it down to Sanders. Now Sanders breaking pressure. Sanders taking it down the gut, all the way to the basket. Finish. Sanders now on the board, 9-6 ball game. Some pressure being shown by the counselors. Up the floor is Ben Furlow. He's got the ball. Walking it across the half-court stripe. He's on the left side, guarded by Michael Williams. He makes the fake. He's looking again. A bounce pass to Hart. Hart getting it over McCall. McCall, step back three, right wing. Got it. Chase McCall with the three-pointer. And now a 12-6 Chef lead.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Caleb Sanders driving to the left. Breakfield on the swing. Now Williams. Williams up top to Leach. Leach over to Breakfield. Counselors have it. They trail by 6 here early. 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cross-court pass Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders thought about it. He's going to take the three from the right wing. Bombs away, baby. A big three-pointer from Luke Sanders. They'll cut the lead to 3. Now you got 3:20 to go in this first period. Williams guarding Furlow. Furlow's pass over to Risen. Risen guarded by Breakfield. Risen back to his right. He steps back. He's looking. He can pull it from 30. They got to guard him close. Ball's blocked by Caleb Sanders. Goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Patriots on the baseline now. Ian Davis going to throw the ball in. Guarded by Leach on the inbound. He's looking. He'll throw it out to the outside. Sanders pulls it in. And now Sanders for the finish on the other end. A good steal, a good finish. So now the lead's cut to 1. A 12-11 ball game. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Stay on it, counselors.
Tanner Risen with the basketball. He's up the right side, guarded by Breakfield. Now he comes to his right, back to his left. Now the pass to Hart is through his hands. Caleb Sanders gets it up to Williams. Williams, free runway, finish. And now the counselors take the lead, a 7-0 run. That's something the counselors can do very well, and they're showing it right now. They can go on big runs. Now the pass, nearly stolen by Luke Sanders. Hart gets it. Sanders got a hand on it, but McCall on the drive to the basket. Putting it up. Floater, no good. Rebound Hart. Ball's dislodged. Now McCall the putback. It's no good. The ball's loose. Caleb Sanders picks it up. Up the court, Breakfield. Breakfield fumbles it a little bit outside Sanders. He steps back, and the counselors bring it into control. Luke Sanders, 3. No, and the rebound, Davis. Still a 1-point advantage for the counselors. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. And now you got Tanner Risen with the basketball, averaging over 25 points a game. Impressive for the senior. Risen on the step back. A kick outside to Davis. Davis guarded, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. It's against Caleb Sanders. His first personal foul, and the team's first as well. A 1-point game, 2:08 to go in the first quarter. Risen working against Breakfield. He's trying to find a step back. He pulls up the J, a short J. It falls off the rim, no good. The ball's tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Chef, as I believe Leach was the last one to touch it there. Davis looking to get it in again. Trying to find something. Throws it to the outside, able to get it into Risen on the far right wing. Now the pass over to the corner. Furlow driving against Caleb Sanders. Pull-up J for him. Does not go. Ball's rebounded by Hart. Put back good. Winston Hart is a force in the paint for Chef. He's able to get the bucket on the putback. He's got 6 points. Williams lost the basketball, and Furlow takes it. Very uncharacteristic of Michael Williams, just losing the basketball there. Now Risen against Caleb Sanders. He's guarded. Turnaround shot for Risen. Does not go. Luke Sanders pulls down the board. Counselors have it back in control. 1-point ball game. Just throws it away. Luke Sanders, I think, was trying to hit Breakfield, but he threw it away. Now Sanders guarding Furlow. Furlow turnaround J. That one does not go, and the counselors get it back again. You got to bring it into control. 2 bad turnovers in a row by the counselors here. Caleb Sanders will pull up a 3 in transition. No good, and it was way off. Davis the rebound. Chef has it again. They lead by 1 point. Just under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Davis dropping it to Hart. Outside to Furlow. Furlow guarded by Caleb Sanders. Trying to feed it inside. He does to Hart. Hart to the basket. Good. Winston Hart now with 8 points. He's been very active so far in this one. Williams between the legs. He's fouled that time. That foul's against McCall. So McCall's going to pick up his first. So Michael Williams had 39 points in the last meeting between these two teams. Luke Sanders, far left wing to Leach on the left side. He's back outside to Luke Sanders. Now to Breakfield. In the high post, Caleb Sanders. Williams, right side three-pointer. Pops away, baby. And so Michael Williams able to knock it down. He's got 7 points, and the game's tied at 16. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. With the basketball's Ben Furlow, guarded by Williams. Now he gets it to Chase McCall, who's on the right wing. McCall tosses it back to Risen. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. He's guarded by Breakfield. Williams got a hand on it. Williams saves it in, but it goes right back to Risen. Risen now against the defense. To the basket. Floater on the way. Good. Tanner Risen able to get to the hole and get his first bucket of the ball game. 18-16 lead for the Patriots. Caleb Sanders now up top with it. He's guarded by Furlow. He drives to the left. He steps back, and now he's looking for something. Sanders on the bounce pass to his brother Luke. Luke, three-pointer from the corner. That's a long air ball. Rebound by Davis. 20 seconds to go in the first period. And now it's Furlow working on the right wing. Pulls up the three from deep. No good off the back rim. Brakefield able to pull it down. Now Brakefield on the fake. Leach to Luke Sanders. Under 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Caleb Sanders shoots the short pull up. No good. And the rebound pulled in by Hart. Now down with 2. Now down with 1. You have to contest it. Williams blocks and they call a foul. They call the foul on Sir Michael Williams. He didn't like the call. And he's going to pick up that foul, and it is not a good one to finish out the first quarter. And so now Rison has 3 shots with an opportunity to extend the lead to 5. Rison good on the first. Second one good as well. And he makes 2 out of 3, so Rison misses the last one. A 20-16 lead for the Chef Patriots after the first quarter. Counselors came out in man-to-man, and Chef able to score 20 in that first quarter. 20-16 is the score when we come back for second quarter action. Second quarter begins now. Caleb Sanders, Luke Sanders, Ethan Viverka, Rydell Brakefield, and Mark Johnson in the ball game now. Brakefield in the corner. He makes the fake. Now back outside to Viverka. Caleb Sanders now with it. Pass to the corner, Johnson. Back outside, Caleb Sanders. A 4-point lead for the Patriots. A corner 3 from Luke Sanders is no good. Back rim, and the rebound McCall. So the Patriots have it back again. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. McCall up top. He's guarded by Mark Johnson. Shuffles it over to Furlow. Furlow drives. Furlow lost it a little bit outside. A three-pointer. Davis, no good. Back rim. Rebound Johnson. Down to Brakefield. Brakefield puts on the burst of speed to the basket. Puts it up. Missing. And the rebound Johnson is put back. No good. Viverka the rebound. His put back is good. Big play there from the Counselors. Ethan Viverka able to clean up the mess and cut the lead to 2. Furlow down the floor to McCall. McCall guarded by Caleb Sanders. Down to the corner to Rison. He's guarded by Brakefield. Rison steps into a three-pointer. It's short, no good. Brakefield gets it. Down to Caleb Sanders. A 2-on-2. Sanders attacking the glass to the basket. Puts it in and 1. A big play from Caleb Sanders. Drawing the foul and putting it in. And the game's tied at 20. Sanders now with 6 points. The foul on Tanner Rison. His first personal foul. And now Sanders shooting the first free throw for the Counselors of the ball game thus far. We're tied up at 20. Free throw number 1. Good for Sanders. He's got 7. 21-20 lead for the Muddy River Counselors over the Chef Patriots. It's a good ball game, a well-matched teams. The last time a 77-69 ball game, the Counselors winning. McCall over to the wing. Now you got Davis. Davis the drive. Looking to kick it outside, but he travels with it, so it's a turnover going to the Counselors. Caleb Sanders now looking up the floor. He's trying to hit Viverka down to Johnson. Johnson guarded, kicks it outside Caleb Sanders, and now Sanders on the spin. Sanders driving. Kicks it outside Viverka. Left wing 3. Long. Johnson tried to get the board. Luke Sanders tried to get it. It hit off Schiff. It's going to be Counselor's ball. It should be at least. And that is what he's going to call. That was a good call because that was close. Luke Sanders into Brakefield. Brakefield drives in, puts up the floater, and it does not fall. The rebound pulled in by McCall. 21-20 ball game. McCall down the floor. He drives, takes it to the basket against Luke Sanders, puts it up. No good. Viverka the rebound. Big rebound from Ethan Viverka. He'll give it back to Caleb Sanders. And now Sanders up the floor. A 1-point lead for the Muddy River Counselors here. Viverka from the wing. He drives in. Oh, he throws it away as he's trying to feed Johnson on the opposite side. McCall got the steal. Now it's Rison. Rison against the defense. Euro step. Shot. Front rim. No good. Rebound. Picked up by Davis. Davis kick outside Hart. Hart stepped into it to Rison now. Rison guarded by Viverka. Viverka all over Rison. Rison steps back to the far right wing. Rison sizing up Viverka. He drives to his left now. Pulls up the J. Slipped a little bit. Front rim, no good. Luke Sanders the rebound. Counselors back with it again. They lead by 1 point. Caleb Sanders attacking Furlow. Now going. Step back J for Sanders. Oh, off the mark. Johnson tries to track it down, but he's not able to pull it in. and it will go out of bounds. And so it will be Chef's basketball. Now a substitution being made. So Michael Williams, Justin Bickham, William Leach coming in. Mark Johnson, Rydell Brakefield, Ethan Viverka coming out. They're going to keep Caleb and Luke Sanders. Now up the floor is Furlow. Furlow takes a deep three. On the way. Good. That's from way deep. Ben Furlow now with 6 points, and now Chef takes a 2-point lead. You got to guard him out long. Chef Patriots have an uncanny ability to hit three-pointers. Luke Sanders, three-pointer, back rim no good, and the rebound pulled in by Furlow. 2-point game. Luke Sanders a steal. He stumbles a little bit on the cross now. Sanders to the basket, puts it up, foul. And Luke Sanders will head to the free throw line. He's got 2 shots with an opportunity to tie the ball game. 5:08 to play in the first half. Luke Sanders can tie it at the foul line. Luke Sanders, a 68% free throw shooter. His first free throw does not go. Counselors not shooting well in this first half thus far. 5:08. Luke Sanders will miss the second as well. Williams got a hand on it, but Hart touches it last. So the Counselors will get it again on the baseline. 23-21. A lead for the Patriots. Williams looking to get it in. Pass to the corner. Leach step into the three. Short, no good, and the rebound Rising. Chef has it again. They lead by 2. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Guarded by Williams is Rising. Rising the drive to the basket. Going against Leach, no good. Ball's rebounded. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds, and it went off the leg of Leach, and it will stay with Chef on the baseline. There's a foul there on Caleb Sanders as Sanders lands on Tanner Rising. Sanders going to pick up his second personal foul. And so Tanner Rising will head to the free throw line with an opportunity to extend the lead to 4. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Rising good on the first. Caleb Sanders checking out. Matthew Viverka checking in. Rising has another one. Hits the second as well. Tanner Rising hitting 2 free throws. Leads up to 4 for Chef. Williams, Luke Sanders, three-pointer up top. Bombs away, baby. Luke Sanders now with 6, and the Counselors cut it to 1. Ben Furlow up the floor, 4:40 to go in the first half. And Furlow guarded by Viverka. He moves to his left. Luke Sanders comes up, shows high. Luke Sanders gets the steal. And now the Counselors have it in control. Sanders on the far right wing, he's looking. Cross-court pass, Leach. Leach on the fake, now bounce to Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders, right wing 3. Bombs away, baby. Luke Sanders. Stroke it. He's got 9. And now the lead's up to 2 for the Counselors. Counselors regain the lead again after going down 4, but 2 3-pointers. Give him the lead. Luke Sanders the steal. Good defense from Williams forcing that turn. Luke Sanders blows the layup. And the rebound by Davis. Davis splitting the defense. He drives inside, puts up the floater, and it's good. And that's tough. A missed layup on one end. It leads to a bucket on the other. Davis with the bucket. He's got 4. Williams to the corner of Viverka. Viverka drives baseline. Now he kicks outside to Bickham. Bickham the drive now. Taking it inside. Putting it up in the lane. Missing. And the rebound by Hart. We're tied up at 27 now. 3:45 to play in the first half. It's Furlow up the floor. Guarded by Bickham. Getting it down to the wing. The drive from McCall to the basket. Putting it up. No good. Leach able to reach and get it. And now he gets it back to Luke Sanders. Counselors with it, tied up at 27 with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Luke Sanders left side. Over to the wing, Justin Bickham. To the corner, Williams. Williams blocked by McCall, out of bounds. Counselors will have it on the baseline. We're still tied up at 27. 3:25 to go in the first half. Williams looking to get it in. He gets it into Luke Sanders, who's just hit 3 3-pointers. Bickham up top, 3-pointer. Back rim no good. Rebound pulled in by Rising. Now here comes Chef. Tanner Rising with the basketball, guarded by Viverka. Viverka calls it, wreaking havoc. Rising able to put it up and missing. Luke Sanders the rebound. Now the Counselors have it. Sanders brings the ball into control. We're tied up at 27. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Viverka now with it. A cross-court pass to Bickham. Bickham feeds it inside to Leach. Leach now looking to the outside. He's dealing with the pressure. He's got to get it out of there. Now it's Williams. Williams will step to the side. Cross-court pass Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders right wing 3 on the way. He missed that one. The rebound pulled in by McCall. And now Chef with it again. 2:45 to play in the first half. Luke Sanders steals it again. You got to make this one count. He hits Williams wide open for the finish. 9 points for Williams, and now the Counselors lead by 2, 29-27, 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Now it's the drive from Furlow. Furlow to the basket, putting up the floater. It is good. Nice floater there from Ben Furlow. He's got 8 points now for the Patriots, and the game is tied at 29. We got a barn burner. We're going back and forth. Luke Sanders gets the screen from Viverka. He decides to go left. Now he kicks it back out to Viverka. Viverka the fake. He steps in, back over to Bickham. Bickham thought about it, driving to his right. Now he brings it out to the outside, out to Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders with it over to Williams. Williams right wing. He's looking, dealing with the defense now. He's going to attack the paint. Scoops it up, missing. Williams wanted the foul. There's no call. McCall gets it on the sideline. McCall dealing with the pressure, and they're going to call the foul on Matthew Viverka. Coach Willis wanted the foul on the layup. Viverka picks up his first, so we're still tied up at 29, under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Matthew Viverka, Luke Sanders checking out. Caleb Sanders, Rydell Breakfield checking in. The counselors flexing the depth a little bit here. I mean, these guys off the bench have done an excellent job. Tanner Rising, guarded by Williams. He's moving off the screen to his left, guarded by Breakfield now. 29-29 is the score. Rising sizing up Breakfield. Now he's being trapped. Pass inside to Davis. Davis turnaround shot is good. Wow, what a shot. And Davis with 6 points gives Chef the lead, 31-29. A minute and a half to go in the first half. Caleb Sanders on the far left wing. He's got it. He makes a cross-court pass to Williams. Williams steps into a corner three. Is long, no good. The rebound by Hart. Hart able to get it. Now he gets it over to Davis. Davis to Rising. Rising now guarded by Breakfield. Rising going through. Driving in the lane. Out Furlow. Furlow right wing three. Back rim no good. Rebound Leach. Leach, a lot of contact, no call there. Caleb Sanders tightrope in the sideline. Sanders on the move to the basket. The floater, no good. Williams tipped it. Now Bickham, the follow's good. And he ties the ball game at 31. Under a minute to go in the first half. 31-31. Now Furlow up the wing to McCall. McCall guarded by Caleb Sanders. Sanders picked it, but he got it back. McCall did. Now McCall with it, guarded by Williams. He's trying to toss it back. He's trying to find something. A bounce pass to Hart. Sanders was in there. Then the ball got tipped again, but they say it's off Sanders. On the baseline will be the Patriots. We're tied up at 31. 41 seconds to go. This game has gone back and forth and been close the entire time. Chef's probably led a little bit more than the counselors have led, but it is very close. Furlow feeding it inside to Hart at the basket. Good, nice left-hand hook. Put it in. Hart having his way here in the first half. He's got 10 points, a 33-31 lead for the Patriots. He gets it over to Williams, feeding it into Sanders. Sanders pull up Jay, blocked by Hart. Hart able to get it. Big stop there for the Patriots. Now it's Furlow stepping back the three-pointer. It's no good off the rim. Leach pulls down the board, gets it to Williams. Now Williams attacking. He puts it in his right hand. Now he's driving. A kick out to Bickham. Bickham on the fake. A good fake to the basket. Puts it up. Oh, my goodness, Justin Bickham. What a play. Did you see that move from Justin Bickham? He got the bucket to tie it up. 5 seconds. Williams able to jam it off the leg of Furlow, and it goes out of bounds. The counselors have the ball. 3.8 seconds to play in the first half. A tie game. Now Williams coming around, going between the legs, lost it a little bit. He'll shoot it at the buzzer. It's on the way. Oh, it in! Pops away, baby! Williams able to give the counselors a 3-point lead heading into the half. 36-33. What a finish to the first half from the counselors. And so Michael Williams now with 12 points. The counselors lead 36-33. We will step aside. Second half action coming right at you. The Muddy River Counselors lead over the Chef Patriots 36-33. Williams with 12 points. Caleb Sanders with 7. Luke Sanders with 9 on 3 3-pointers. Justin Bickham has 4. Rydell Breakfield with 2. Ethan Viverka with 2. Leading the way for the Chef Patriots is Winston Hart with 10. The big fella able to get 10 points in there. 8 points from Furlow. And there's 6 from Tanner Rising. Ian Davis will throw it in. He'll get it into Furlow. Furlow crossing the half-court stripe as we begin second half action. Counselors still in their man-to-man defense. Hart outside to Rising, guarded by Breakfield. Now he's got 2 guys on him. A cross-court pass to Davis. Davis bouncing it inside to Furlow. Furlow dropping it off to Hart. Hart at the basket. Floater's good. Winston Hart able to get the bucket. He's done very well in this ball game, shown a lot of improvement over the course of the season. A 1-point ball game now. Counselors in the lead. Williams thought about it, feeds it into Luke Sanders. Now the fake outside to Williams again. Williams cross-court pass to Breakfield. Breakfield thought about it. He drives in, drops off Luke Sanders out to Leach. Leach left wing 3. It veers to the right and misses. The rebound McCall. Now Furlow. Guarded by Williams, a kick outside. Rising able to get the air, and he misses the three. Williams pulls down the defensive rebound, and now he's attacking. Williams coming down the floor. He crosses over. Now the drive. Drops it off Luke Sanders in the hole. Oh, he misses the shot. Point blank. Sanders. Putback missing. Luke Sanders, his putback. It misses too. And he can't get the ball. Furlow saves it in off of Luke Sanders' legs. And just missing shots at the basket here for the Counselors. Counselors still lead by 1 point. 7:03 to go in this third quarter. Up the floor is Furlow. The defensive intensity has been very good, and you're talking about a Patriots team very, very lethal from the outside. Furlow steps back. He shoots a long two, and it falls. And now Sheff will take the lead. Ben Furlow now in double figures with 10 points. Williams attacking the lane all the way to the basket, scoops it up, no good. Sanders the follow, he missed it. Rebounds tipped and gotten by McCall. Another missed shot at the basket. That is costly if you're the Counselors. And Risen able to shoot the shot, he misses. Ball's fought for. McCall's able to get it, a kick outside to Risen. Risen's guarded. Now the fake, a drop off inside to McCall. McCall back out Risen. Risen losing it, but he gets it back. Guarded by Brakefield on the far right wing. Getting the screen is Risen. Risen steps into a three-pointer and hits it. And now a 4-point lead for Sheff as Risen coming off that screen and hitting it, and he's got 9 points. Luke Sanders, cross-court Williams, outside Brakefield, setting up a left wing three. No good off the rim, and the rebound pulled in by McCall. You got to hit shots if you're the Counselors. You've missed a couple at the basket with Luke Sanders to Michael Williams. You got to hit some shots here. Davis on the drive. He drops it off to Hart. Hart blocked by Sanders. Oh, man, what a block inside. And it will stay with Sheff on the baseline, but a big defensive play there. 5:49 to go in the third quarter. And now it's Davis throwing it in. A bounce pass in. Risen shoots the pull-up J and hits it. 6-point lead now for Sheff. This is tied for the largest lead of the game for the Patriots. They led 12-6 early. Now you got Williams with the ball. Cross-court pass to Brakefield. And Coach Willis gets out there and calls the timeout. 42-36, the Counselors down by 6. They have not scored here in this third quarter. They're down 9-0 in this quarter. Counselors with the ball again off the timeout. 5:33 to play in the third quarter. A 42-36 lead for the Sheff Patriots. Sanders hitting his brother Luke. Luke's blocked from behind by McCall. And now Davis able to get into Furlow. It's a good stop there for the Patriots. Patriots trying to extend their lead. They lead by 6. Pass down inside to McCall. McCall guarded by Williams. Going to the basket. A kick outside to Davis. Davis on the cross. Davis the pass. It's flicked a little bit. Rising. He puts up the floater in the lane. Air balls it. And Williams will let it go out. Counselors ball. Luke Sanders hit 3 threes in the first half. Counselors haven't scored here in the third quarter. Brakefield missing the three-pointer and Furlow the rebound. Sanders gets the steal. Caleb Sanders on the Furlow pass down the floor to Risen. Sanders hitting his brother Luke Sanders to the hole for the finish. So they get the bucket there, get on the board here in the second half. 42-38. Now Furlow going against Luke Sanders. That's who he's guarded by. He's on the far left wing. Williams bringing a trap. Furlow tossing it to McCall. McCall, Williams the steal. Williams up the sideline, up the right sideline. Behind the back, nice move. Reverse layup, he's fouled. Williams at the line. His first free throw is no good off left. Williams misses the first. Missing them both, and that is not good. You got to have those. Risen now with it, guarded by Williams. Cross-court pass to McCall. McCall attacking the wing all the way to the basket. Missing Hart the rebound. His putback doesn't go. Rebound Davis. Davis turn around, blocked, and there's a foul. Going to call the foul underneath, and it's going to be on William Leach, and that'll be Leach's first personal foul. So Ian Davis is at the free throw line, and he'll have 2 shots. 4-point ball game, 4:14 to go in the third quarter. Counselors are 1 for 5 at the line so far in this game as Davis misses the first. Caleb Sanders made his free throw, and Luke Sanders and Michael Williams each missed a pair. The miss, the rebound, Williams able to pull it down. He crosses it over, he lost it a little bit, gets it back. Now he crosses and splits the defense. Williams down the floor, he attacks it. A ball is tipped out of bounds instead of staying with the Counselors. Williams looking. Gets it into Caleb Sanders. Sanders will pull up the J. And doesn't go, and the rebound by Davis. Luke Sanders tipped it, but it goes out of bounds. Counselors just can't really hit any shots here. A 4-point game, 4 minutes to go in the third. McCall. Pass to Risen, throws it away. Counselors ball. 3:56 to go in the third. A defensive third quarter here. Chef able to score right there to begin the third quarter, but ever since then, they have not really been scoring much either. A bounce pass to Caleb Sanders. Outside tipped. Williams able to get it. Drops it off. He throws it away. And it's stolen by Risen. And now a 2-on-1. Risen to the basket. And he finishes. Tanner Risen now with 13. A lead out to 6 for Chef. Caleb Sanders driving to his left. He drives through the lane. Left hand. No good. Another one. Another layup missed for the Counselors. They trail by 6 points. Risen the move against Leach. Puts it up. No good. He gets his own rebound. Blocked by Leach. Risen goes up again. He misses that one. Rebound Davis. His putback doesn't go. Luke Sanders pulls it down. Sanders gets it out to Williams. Williams attacking. Need a bucket here. Williams the drive. Scoops it up and in. So Michael Williams now with 14, and now the lead's cut to 4. So that's a good play there. Getting the stop and getting the bucket on the other end. Furlow. Pass to McCall. Down inside. The fake Davis to the basket for the finish. Ian Davis now with 8. And now it's Williams up the left side. He thought about it. Cross court to Luke Sanders. Comes out to the outside. Feeds it to Brakefield. Short shot for Brakefield. Good. Right over Brakefield getting the bucket. He's got 4. Brayfield's been a little bit cold shooting from the outside today, but he's able to knock that one down, 46-42. McCall gets the ball taken from him by Caleb Sanders. It's a 2-on-1. Drops it off Luke Sanders at the hole, puts it up and in. Sanders now with 13, and the lead's cut to 2. 46-44. Up the court to Furlow. Furlow takes the deep 3. And it's no good back rim. The rebound Rising. There's going to be a foul, and it's against Hart. Brakefield able to draw the contact, and it's Counselor's ball. Wow, every time one team makes a run, it's coming back the other way. Hart picks up his first personal foul. Counselor's ball. Mark Johnson going to check in. He's going to come in for Michael Williams. Williams going to take a break. 2:22 to go in the third. Sanders back over to his brother Luke. Luke Sanders back to his brother Caleb. Pulling up the 3. Bombs away, baby. Counselors lead again. Caleb Sanders with 10 points. And just like that, the Counselors back in the driver's seat. A 7-0 run, 47-46. Now Rising cross court to Davis. Davis over the top, and a shot by McCall, and he hits it. And just when the team makes a run, the other team's going to score. McCall hits the 3. And now 49-47 lead for the Patriots again. Caleb Sanders, cross court to Luke Sanders. Thought about the 3, decides against it. Now it's Vaverka. Vaverka makes the fake. Up over the top to Caleb. Bounce pass Vaverka. Left corner 3. Off the mark. Luke Sanders gets the offensive board. Up over the top to Brakefield. He's able to get it. Brakefield thought about it. He steps to his left. Kicks it outside Luke Sanders. Pulling up the 3 left side. No good off the rim, and the rebound pulled in by Furlow. Down the floor. He's trying to hit Rising. He does. Now the spin from Rising. Puts it up and in. Rising now with 15. So now you got Caleb Sanders up the floor. 4-point ball game. Luke Sanders shoots the corner 3 that time. It's long, no good. Rebound by McCall. McCall the pass. Nearly stolen by Luke Sanders. And he gets it to Furlow. Furlow the drive to the basket. Scoops it up. No good. Rebound's tipped out of bounds off a Hart. Counselor's ball. 4-point game. 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Now Caleb Sanders up the floor. 50 seconds to play in the third. Sanders moving to his right. Steps back. Over to Luke Sanders now. Luke Sanders the drive through the lane, drops it off to his brother Caleb. They call traveling against Luke Sanders. B-Chef's basketball again. Counselors went up by a point, but then immediately Chef able to get a three-pointer and a bucket. And now they lead by 4. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Drive from Rising. Brickfield got a tip on it. Now Johnson tried to throw it back. Sanders able to get it. Counselors have it. Sanders attacking. Driving inside. He's on the spin. Outside to his brother Luke. Luke Sanders tees up the three. It's off the mark. Chasing it down is Johnson. Johnson tried to save it in, but he stepped out of bounds. Patriots basketball, 23 seconds to play in the third. Going to get it into Furlow. Patriots lead by 4 points. Their largest lead has been 6. Now the cross from Furlow, trying to feed it inside. Viverka dislodged it. Viverka blocks it. Ball's loose. Luke Sanders gets it. Good stop for the Counselors there. Luke Sanders the drive to the basket. Left hand. Oh, a wild shot. Johnson able to pull it down. Kicks it outside to Brakefield. They say stepped out of bounds. So 5 seconds to play in the third quarter. You can't let a bucket happen here if you're the Counselors. Now Furlow getting going. Now he turns around. Passes it McCall. McCall's three. No good as the third quarter ends. 51-47. The Chef Patriots lead by 4 points heading into the final period of play. We'll see what happens. This is Counselors TV. Fourth quarter about to begin right now. Caleb Sanders, so Michael Williams, Justin Bickham, Ethan Viverka, and William Leach in the ball game for the Counselors. The Patriots have not made a single substitution all game. The Patriots, all hands on deck to win this ball game. Their only loss of the season was to the Counselors, and they are not trying to lose again. They're 32-1. Caleb Sanders up top, guarded by Ben Furlow. Counselors trail by 4 points. Gets the screen from Bickham. Pulls up the three. Bombs away, baby. A big three-pointer from Caleb Sanders. He's got 13. The Counselors cut it to 1. McCall now with the basketball. Coming across the half-court stripe, guarded by Bickham. Now he drives to his right. He's looking cross-court to Davis. Davis now guarded. Going against Viverka. Drives to his left. Kick outside Furlow. Furlow against Caleb Sanders. Furlow trying to drive. Leach dips in there. There's going to be a travel. Good job by William Leach. Caleb Sanders held him there. Good defense from Caleb Sanders. Leach able to force the travel, and the Counselors have the ball with an opportunity to take the lead. 30 seconds in to the fourth. Caleb Sanders up top. He just hit a three-pointer to take the lead. Sanders drives in the lane to the basket, scoops it up and in! Caleb Sanders with 15, and the Counselors lead by 1. And now, bringing the ball up the floor is Furlow. He's guarded by Justin Bickham, the senior, for the Counselors. He lost the ball off his foot out of bounds. It's Counselors' ball. Great defensive effort from Justin Bickham. 52-51, the Counselors lead. Now you want to extend the lead. You got it? Now you want to extend it. Williams the drive. He drives in the lane. He kicks it outside to Viverka. Viverka right side three. No good. It pops out. Williams behind the back. Oh, what a play. How did he see that? On the behind the neck pass off the rebound. And the Counselors lead by 3. Wow, what a play. And so now Tanner Rising against Williams. Williams guarding him. Now he's driving, and he's guarded by Leach. He steps back. He crosses over, and he carries it. A bad carry. That's Counselors' ball. 3-point game now, and the Counselors have it. And now the Counselors up by 3 points. 6.5 minutes to the corner of Viverka. Viverka thought about it. A pass to Caleb Sanders. Now Sanders working it up top. He's got it. He drives in. Kicks it out Williams. Williams, left side three-pointer on the way. Back rim, no good. And the rebound by Furlow. Furlow comes, he loses the basketball. And Davis picks it up. Davis on the drive, a crossover. Leach stuffs him. It went off of him, but he saves it in. Great save by Davis. Timeout called by the Patriots. The defensive intensity from the Counselors has been very good here. and they're on a 7-0 run. They lead by 3, 54-51 with 6:14 to go in the ball game. Ian Davis will throw the basketball in. The Counselors lead by 3 points. Just over 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Davis looking, trying to get it in. He gets it into Hart. Hart was stripped by Sanders. It goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Patriots. Hart, a big fella, standing at probably about 6'4" there. Trying to get it in is Davis. Davis looking for somebody. Gets it into Risen. Risen to tie the ball game. He does not. Williams the rebound. Williams coming up the floor, going behind the back. He's attacking. He's attacking the lane. To the basket, scooping it up. He missed it. Caleb Sanders, what a rebound by Caleb Sanders. He'll shoot the pull-up as the defense went away, and now McCall gets it and gets it out there. Another missed layup by the Counselors. Risen the drive to the basket, and they call the foul there. That one's going to be on William Leach. Leach going to pick up his second personal foul. And, man, another good drive to the basket by Michael Williams, and he misses that one at the cup. Listen, it's a difficult shot, but you need him to go down. Risen misses the first. He's a 68% free throw shooter, which is astonishing with how well he can shoot the basketball. Averaging 25 a game. He has 15 in this game. He's set up for his second, and it goes. Risen with 16. 2-point ball game. Counselors in the lead. They need a bucket here to try to extend their lead to a 2-possession game. Luke Sanders on the left side, outside to Caleb Sanders. He's on the far left wing. Coming over to his right side now, between his legs, behind the back. Yo-yoing up top is Caleb Sanders. Over to Leach. Leach makes the fake. Now Caleb Sanders, he drives. He drives inside, puts up the shot, blocked by Hart. Hart able to extend there. Sanders nearly got the steal. Furlow the pull-up, turnaround shot. It's back rim, no good. Williams pulls it down. Williams on the attack now. He's got numbers. Williams coming around to the basket, puts it up. He missed it. He missed it again. And now he wanted the foul, though. Going to the basket. Furlow scoops it up and in and ties the game. Williams cannot believe he can't get a call going to the basket. And he missed another one, and now we're tied up at 54. Sanders with it. Makes the fake. Cross court to Luke Sanders. We're tied up at 54. Over to Williams. Inside, wide open to Bickham. Bickham takes the contact, puts it up. It's missed. Luke Sanders puts it back in. Big rebound and put back by Luke Sanders. Counselors lead again by 2. 4:45 to play in the first quarter. Ben Furlow. Bickham tried to get the steal. He nearly got the steal, and he went out of bounds. But good defense from Justin Bickham, getting in that passing lane, and he messed it up at least. And so now it will be Ian Davis throwing this ball in. Bickham guarding him. Bounces it into Hart. Hart guarded by Leach. Feeds it back to Davis. Davis inside, and there's going to be a travel against Ian Davis. And now we got a substitution being made for the Counselors. Rydell Brakefield going to check in. Justin Bickham will check out. Bickham has played an excellent game for the Counselors. Counselors lead by 2. Caleb Sanders across court to his brother Luke. Now it's Caleb Sanders. He pulls up the 3. Bombs away, baby! A big one from Caleb Sanders. He's got 20 and a 5-point lead, the largest lead for the Counselors they've had this game. Brakefield and Luke Sanders guarding him. Rising on the spin. Almost lost it. Puts it up. Missing. Hart the rebound. Put back good. Winston Hart now with 14. And now the Counselors lead by 3. Luke Sanders breaking down the defense. Down to Williams. To the basket. Taking the contact. Putting it up. Putting it in and one. A big finish from Michael Williams. And he heads to the line. He's got a free throw to go. And he can put the lead up to 6 here at the free throw line. And it looks like there will have to be the first substitution made of the ball game for the Patriots here. and it will be coming in for Winston Hart. That is John Gaspard. And I'll tell you, the Patriots, they don't go to the bench much. Van Valkenburg, I guess he was in. He came out. And now McCall back in. Williams, free throw. Good. 17 points for Michael Williams, and the Counselors lead by 6 points, 62-56. And this defensive intensity from the Counselors been giving them wins all year, and it continues here today. And you just have to close the deal now. 3:50 to go in the ball game, 62-56. Please, folks, please be sure to subscribe to the THW Network YouTube channel. Subscribe right now. We're knocking on the door of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Please do that right now. 62-56 lead for the Muddy River Counselors. They have trailed for most of the game, but now this fourth quarter, they started off down 4, and this fourth quarter has been 15-5 Counselors' direction. And the defense has just really done what it's needed to do. And this is with missing layups in transition, with missing shots from the outside, but Caleb Sanders is heated up here in the second half. He's got 20, so Michael Williams with 17, Luke Sanders with 15. Counselors lead by 6, but you got to close the deal. They get it into McCall. You can never rest when you play a team like the Chef Patriots. They can shoot the basketball. Now you got Davis. He's on the spin, driving to the basket against Caleb Sanders. He puts it in. Ian Davis now with 10, a 4-point ball game, 62-58 lead for the Counselors. Now Luke Sanders over on the other side. You want to burn a little clock, but you got to score after you burn the clock. You don't want to burn the clock and then burn it for yourselves. Williams across to Brakefield, over Luke Sanders. Outside to Williams. Williams driving, feeds it in Caleb Sanders. He spins, turns around the J. No good. Rebound pulled in by Davis. They burn some clock, end up missing a shot there. 3 minutes to go, 4-point ball game. Rising guarded by Brakefield. Patriots primed for another run. Williams got a hand on it. He tips it again to himself. Going all the way to the basket for the finish. What a play from Michael Williams. He wanted the foul call. He didn't get it, but he got the bucket. That's what you want to get. A 6-point lead again for the Counselors. Now, some pressure being shown. His pass outside. Now the drive from McCall. Dropping it down inside. Now he drops it again. Now the shot in the lane. No good, and Luke Sanders pulls down the board. He's got it. The Counselors have it in control. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. They lead by 6 points. Brakefield pulls up the shot. Oh, man, you really didn't need a shot there. It's just under 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. A drive from Davis scoops it up, missing Luke Sanders the rebound. There's Brakefield, my bad, with the rebound. Now Williams with it. Just over 2 minutes, a 6-point ball game. Williams drives it, kicks it to Leach. Leach, hands on him, foul. Davis. Davis picking up his first. Not a whole lot of fouls being called in this ball game, but you got to give props to the officials. I mean, very even game. Completely fair here. And the players know what they're getting here. Leach working from the wing. Oh, that pass batted and stolen by Furlow, and Leach picks up the foul in transition. Not a play you needed there. Leach picking up his third. Counselors lead by 6 points. Just over 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Davis gets it into Furlow. Furlow takes the three, and he misses it long. Leach will let it go now, and it'll be Counselors' ball. 6-point game, 2:03 to go. Counselors doing a good job keeping each other steady emotionally because everybody's making some mistakes at some points in time with bad shot selection, with turnovers, with missed layups in transition, everything. And so everybody's making sure they're keeping each other with a level head here. Under 2 minutes to go. 6-point lead for the Counselors. Caleb Sanders with it. Don't want to do anything crazy. Williams now with it. Williams driving. Kicks it outside to Caleb Sanders to Vaverka. Vaverka, right wing three. Bombs away, baby! Ethan Vaverka, a huge three-pointer! That was a huge one from Ethan Vaverka. He's got 5. A timeout called by the Patriots. Brother E sticks the knife in. We'll be back.
Right on time. I told him, I'm like, he works on his shot all the time. I'm like, you got to get that all the time, more than not.
We ain't won yet. Let's go. Got to stay hot.
He's probably the one out of all my kids.
The Counselors lead by 9 points. over the Chef Patriots. The Patriots 32-1 on the season. The first time, their first loss of the season was against the Counselors, and now they are in jeopardy of losing to them again. This is the 5th meeting ever between these two teams, and each team has won 2. Looking to get it in. They do to Furlow, guarded by Williams. Williams guarding him, he steps back. Now the bounce pass, stolen by Luke Sanders. Counselors with it. It's a 3-on-1. He hits Williams, who extends for the finish and 1. And the Counselors lead by 11 points with under a minute and a half to go. A big play. What a steal from Luke Sanders. He dropped it off to Williams, who finished it at the basket. Williams now with 21 points. Williams hits the free throw. He's got 22. And the lead is up to 12 for the Counselors. What a hard-fought game. A minute and 20 to go. Davis, the fake, the shot, no good. Vaverka pulls down the rebound. How about the bench? How about the bench? Williams finishes on the other end. I'll tell you, this Counselors team, I mean, this might be one of the most impressive wins I've seen from the Counselors this season. You lead by 14 now with a minute to go. Risen, dealing with the pressure now from Brakefield. Now Vaverka, his drive to the basket, he finishes. Risen, now with 18. Sanders hitting Williams. Now 50 seconds. To Vaverka, to Brakefield, outside to Williams. 40 seconds. Counselors lead by 12. A screen from Luke Sanders. A nice move from Williams, able to keep it. Now Vaverka, right wing 3, no good, air ball. Chef's going to get it, 30 seconds, 12-point game. And now he goes behind the back. McCall's 3, good. And Chef's just showing why they're a dangerous team. But they might not have enough time to get anything done here. Luke Sanders coming down the floor. He extends himself. He goes around, and he's fouled. And the Counselors are going to win this ball game. The Counselors will advance to take on the Thesa Riders at 8:20 tonight. And wow, what a win this was. Chef led most of the game until the fourth quarter, and the Counselors took it over. And really just good play down the stretch. Hitting Caleb Sanders now. Sanders spins, fouled by Hart. 14 seconds to play. Counselors lead by 9 points. Counselors will advance. The Thesa Riders are next up at 8:20 p.m. right here at the Fieldhouse USA in Frisco, Texas. Counselors will advance to 21-6 on the season, and Chef will fall to 32-2, with their 2 losses being to the Chocolate Brown and Cream Gold. Caleb Sanders hits the free throw. He's got 21 on the day. The second one goes as well. Sanders with 22. He gets the ball into Davis. And now the clock is getting down with 10 seconds. Risen, he's going to drive, he's going to put up the shot, he misses, and Williams will come out with it. And the Counselors, you can wrap it up in Chocolate Brown and Cream Gold, baby. The Counselors win the ball game in regionals as Williams just hits one to boot. The Counselors win 77-63 over the Chef Patriots. Tanner Risen comes to give his congratulations to the Counselors. He is a class act, but the Counselors win by 14, 77-63. You know that's frustrating for the Patriots. And they will play again tomorrow at 11:10. The Patriots will. Buddy River Counselors will play at 8:20 tonight against the Thesa Riders. Thank you for